Have you ever felt like you're working so hard on your life goals, project, or your business, but something still feels not right, sort of like out of balance? That was me for a long time, wanting to create the life and business I wanted. And for a long time, I felt really alone on this because you also get to hear different advice, completely opposite ones from different people online. And then at the end, none of them actually worked. At least it was the case for me as an introvert and multi-passionate woman. And that's why I decided to create this channel, to show what it's really like to create holistic success and business that actually feels aligned with who you are. Hi, I'm Parisa and welcome. And here I want to share the lessons I've learned and continue to learn about creating holistic success in life and business. I also run another YouTube channel. It's about a holistic approach to speaking a language. So I'll be sharing the lessons and challenges of creating content for growing your business online. So first, let's talk about what I really mean by holistic success and business. For me, it's about looking at the big picture of this whole journey of creation and growth. So creation happens on different layers. First is the mental and emotional side of the journey, which is embodying the next version of ourselves. Then the physical side of the journey, which is taking action and creating real results to get to financial freedom. And finally, the spiritual side, which is creating something bigger than ourselves that makes a difference, like the kind of impact and connection that nourish our soul. So my initial plans is to talk about these topics: personal growth and business that leads to your inner transformation, building a digital business that leads to your outer transformation, and creating a community, especially here on YouTube, that leads to transformation on a bigger scale through positive impact and connection. I want to talk about the things that I've learned the hard way. For example, in my first business, I pushed myself nonstop because I thought success only came from effort. But eventually I'd get sick and my body would force me to rest, or I'd burn out, lose motivation, or even self-sabotage because mentally and emotionally I wasn't aligned. So my consistency suffered and eventually my results suffered as well. And that was when I realized that there's just more to this than hustling. Things really changed for me when I came across Dr. Joe Dispenza's work and read the book How to Meet Yourself, which was based on holistic psychology. I realized that holistic success didn't come just by working harder. It's about alignment as well. It's about knowing how to work with your mind, body, and soul. It's about understanding how to work with your nervous system, how to overcome your limiting beliefs, and then taking consistent action. Now I believe when our mind, body, and soul are moving in the same direction, we're not only going to achieve more, we actually feel good and get to enjoy the whole creation journey as well. And this holistic creation process to me is about learning how to balance the feminine and masculine energies. And we all have both energies inside, regardless of being a man or a woman. Maybe one is stronger than the other in us, but we need both of them if we want to create holistic success and business. The feminine energy is simply the bigger picture, like the vision, intuition, and flow. The masculine energy is simply the implementation, like the action, systems, and structures. Carl Jung, a famous psychologist, also talks about the importance of integrating these two energies for creating something meaningful. In future videos, I want to talk about this more in depth because I believe this is the key for creating something that lasts. This video was just an introduction to give you a sense of the purpose behind this channel and to see if it feels aligned with your values. If it does, I'd love for you to be part of this community. I'll be documenting the journey of building holistic success and business and share the tools and insights I've learned and continue to learn from neuroscience, psychology, business, and life experience in general. To hold myself accountable, I'm going to start a 30-day challenge. I want to commit to posting twice a week on YouTube and see what happens. But I want this to be more than just my journey. My hope is that this channel becomes a community of like-minded people who value growth, alignment, and creating success in a holistic way. If this resonates with you, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's grow together. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.